So what's the catch today? The big, the bold, and the obnoxious. Today's baits will cover all three. We're gonna start out with the 6 cents Cloud 9 Magnum square bill in the shad sense pattern. I'm trying to mimic white perch in here. LY's in my region. At this particular lake I'm on, it's just white perch is the main forage. It's spring, 4th week of March. Perfect time to come out because it's your first full moon after February. It's prime time in New York. If you're not on the water, you're missing out. So today, we're going big, we're going aggressive, reaction bite, and let's see if we can bring one in. Maybe a foot of visibility, but the medium depth is only about 4 feet. Deepest part of the lake is 8 feet. Not much structure, but chunk rock at the bottom of the lake. Some nice cattails around the sides, a couple docks. So for the most part, these fish like to come up shallow and hide right up on the edge. Hopefully we can get some. What's good about this square bill is that it's a square bill. You would think you'd use it just in shallow water, but because it's so big and it's a magnum square bill, depending on your line size, you can get down to 10 feet with this bait easily. Alright, so we're just coming to the end of the chunk rock. Soon it starts to turn a little muddy. We're going to be casting in some cattails. I'm going to go ahead and change it up and throw a Terminator Shudder bait. This is why I put this bait in the big, the bold, and the obnoxious. The blade is bigger than your normal chatterbait. It's bold because it's big. I use the bold color. And it's super obnoxious. It's obnoxious beyond belief. Way more than a chatterbait. A chatterbait is a lot tighter, a little bit more subtle shake, definitely has a good vibration, but this guy is naturally all over the place. So, with that being said, let's see if we can get a big one with this one. separates the shudder bait from the chatterbait is that the the blade immediately starts moving once you touch the water. The second you begin reeling, the blade is going. And some chatterbaits, you have to jerk it a little bit, you know, give it a little pop or something just to get the blade to move. With the shudder bait, it just starts moving right when you start reeling it. And it's key when you're fishing structure, wood, lay down, and fishing around structure. You want to be able to, you want that bait to start moving right as you start reeling. Not bad. The big, the bold, and the obnoxious. Finally got her done. All right, on the board. A little windy, foot of visibility. We threw the shudder bait. We threw the mega squarebill. Big fish, full of food, definitely eating. Coming into our 4th week of March, last week of March, coming right out of that first full moon in March. Out of February, prime time. Like I said, you need to be on the water. Today, we're going big and bold, and we're being aggressive, and it pays off. Let's see the weight on this girl. She's a shorty too, like a football. .1. It's not bad. Let's get her back in the water. Look at this little mouth too, little mouth. Beautiful fish though, beautiful fish. Beautiful, she's almost like aquamarine. See you again. Slow rolling, little hustler. Northernpike spinnerbait, but I use it because it's big bait, big willow baits, 1/2 ounce, bright yellow, little red. I mean, it's a great bait. I also love using this bait at night. It's a great bait at night. Let's get back on it. All right, fellas, what's the catch? Well, we did decent. We went big, bold, and obnoxious, and we got the job done. Today's lesson, don't be afraid to upsize your baits in the spring, in the fall. General rule, up here in the Northeast, you need to be on the water after the first full moon out of February. That first full moon in March, that is the key, that is the ticket, that is game time. I want you guys on the water. Other than that, I had a splendid day. Hope you had a splendid day, and we'll catch you in the next one.